Wow, that's absolutely awesome. That's U.S. Navy Ceremonial Guard.
So our itinerary for the next 2 days is going to be here for mainly the night. Yeah, starting at like 6:30. Today we have it until about like, I think it's all PM shows.
So like I was like I thought it was like
Yeah, so there's a ceremonial bands. Like they'll be working. I don't know where they are this year, but last year they were in the same vicinity, maybe like a block or two down or something like that. Yeah, playing music, whatnot. They do it all day. Yep. No, just here, just time. I get paid enough to schedule this stuff. You know what we get. Have it going.
Welcome back to Town Square. This is U.S. Navy Ceremonial Guard, and I think they're going to perform according to the website. It's supposed to start at 6:30, but right now they're here and they are enjoying their routines. Welcome everyone. Happy Fleet Week. Hey, Stanley's running. I just came back from Pier 88. I was fortunate enough to get on board of USS Tanan. That is a major U.S. aircraft, air carrier actually, and took a bunch of pictures. They're not allowed to take videos, and I was one of the last ones to get on tour because the lines were so. I had to show my press pass, so they allowed me to go with one of the groups, and then soon after they stopped. So that was amazing because, you know, if you ever been on board of any major aircraft, you know what I'm talking about. Even the museum, even Intrepid that you have in Manhattan, that one is so much bigger. Hey Peter, Stars Bonnie, first flight, thank you. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. Are they going to systematically perform all together? Excuse me, are they going to perform all together, or are you just here to...
Three different teams. We'll be performing on the square later on.
Right here? Thank you.
Start at 6. 6:30.
6:30. Thank you.
And then every like 30 increments, 30 minutes.
Thank you.
I was gonna wait. Yeah.
Yes, they have this little stage right here, and at 6:30. That's according to the website, according to the gentleman we just confirmed. This is great. So they are here right now. The time is 6:15. So we are going to browse around for the next 15 minutes, and I'm sure they're going to be very punctual. So let's see what happens. Welcome everyone, and happy Fleet Week.
Yes, we have a height requirement. You can only be so tall. 6 foot. 6 foot is normal height.
The press passes worth its weight in gold. Yes, Peter. Hi, Peter. Absolutely. So I got there, and according to, again, I'm going to say it several times because the information on the website is sometimes a little bit off. So according to the website, they were cutting down the lines at 4 o'clock. They probably did it after 4 somehow because all they need to get in is the ID. Then, of course, they have to go through a security check, through all kinds of scanners. But this is great and, perfectly fine. But once you get in there, the line is... First, I stood at the end of the line, and then I was like, let me see, what's going on, because you don't see the whole line from where you enter. And I began walking along the line, and I was walking. I was like, there is no way in hell I can stay here and get on board because it's physically impossible. The line moves extremely slow. And so I walked all the way to the beginning of the line, and I showed it to one of the officers, my press pass, of course, and they allowed me to wait, and then I had to go with one of the groups. But I had to stay there until the first one group and then another group. So each group is about 30 people or so, maybe 50, and it takes about, I don't know, at least 10 minutes between the groups to get on board. So at that pace, I don't know how many hours people had to stay online to get in there. But the tour is pretty awesome. I actually being guided by officers who are serving on that, USS Tanaan, amazing carrier, like so big, 600 feet long, I think. In meters, it's more than 200 meters long. And we walked through the lower deck and then upper deck. And when we got on the upper deck, they had helicopters, and each helicopter was different, about 5 or 6 different helicopters with their crew, the actual crew. And they were, talking about the helicopters, of course, all the information that is public only. And then they were answering questions. And I asked several times to the officer who was guiding, he was kind of like making sure the group is walking through the point to point smoothly with no complications or any sort of situations. I asked him what's the policy on the pictures, and he said no videos, absolutely no videos, but the pictures could be taken along the way. And I asked him what if they can be publicly, posted on social media. He said okay. I asked what if I can combine the video out of the pictures I took and publish it. He said as long as it's not a video, it's okay. So perhaps I will do something like that. I took a bunch of pictures. I took them in the vertical format, but then let's see if I can put them together into the video and see if they look normal or not so much. And then depending on that, because I want to be in full compliance with requirements, but I don't think public was when you're on tour and this is the active carrier. Actually, by the way, if you Google that ship, let's just say ship for the lack of a better proper terminology, you'll be surprised. That is the active duty unit that carries between 1,500 and 2,500 crew, and it's been taking part of all kinds of major operations, military operations, combat operations, evacuation operations, all kinds of things. And those helicopters are off the hook too. They had one of the helicopters that is actually a combination of a helicopter and airplane, and it can fly like a helicopter and fly like an airplane. It can land and take off as a helicopter and be flying like an airplane and much faster than a helicopter. This is like the technology is off the hook. And it's amazing people were allowed to take pictures. And happy Fleet Week! Hey Lee, I established Barney, press that like, guys, so more friends can find us and watch the performance. Yes, so they're going to have a performance. They're going to perform right here on this stage at 6:30, and people are sitting right here as well. I'm not sure which way they're going to face. I'm trying to guess. Most of the time they either face this way or this way, but we have a gimbal that has extension handle, so definitely we'll be able to take care of that. Let's see what time it is. The time is 6:21. So if they are on point and they're very punctual, it's usually in the Army, in the Navy, they are punctual. So 9 more minutes. Let's see what happens. Peter, it sounds like a very interesting experience. Most of us wouldn't have that opportunity to see the ship to such a detail. I think those dual-purpose plane is a Harrier jump jet. Yes, you're probably right. There was so many different names, and I didn't catch them all, to be honest, but it sounds like it. Yes, that's like wow. And the actual crew, the actual pilots, the actual crew members, they standing there and they answering your questions, and you see the real people real servicemen who are protecting and defending the country. This is just amazing. Just to see them, how they communicate with their higher ups, you know, how they, you know, it's a totally different level of discipline.
We're on the United States Navy Ceremonial Guard Drill.
Oh, okay.
And you were around here, or you will be up
Yeah,
here?
we're actually gonna do it here instead of on the stage.
Thank you so much.
So we just need everybody to move back, please. Yeah, we gotta go back like 10 feet. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yes, they definitely need more space than that tiny square. So this is why we will be here. This is their commanding officer, and we are going to be here and enjoy it. Hey Angela, hi again. Started 9 minutes, 6:30. So thank you so much for enjoying. And of course, they also sell souvenirs there in terms of, you know, patches and T-shirts, of course. And they have the whole gift store set up at the exit, where you can buy FleetvWeek memorabilia. But by that vessel specifically, they sell T-shirts that represent their own vessel. I don't think they take cards or anything else, just cash. And that's at the exit. 6 minutes left. I'm pretty sure they're going to be on point. Let me see if this zoom will do the trick. If not, I will zoom out a little bit to see more. But the picture is better when we see it this way. So hopefully we'll see.
Don't post any of those pictures of us walking here. I had to go back with my ink. I never put my ink. I swapped jackets. I ripped the other jacket, so I had to swap jackets.
Ladies and gentlemen, please for the center. The ceremonial guard is about to perform for you guys, all right? And the harder you clap, the better it perform. Oh. Another one in 30 minutes. 30 minutes, we'll have another one, so stick around. We're open for pictures. We don't bite, we promise. Pleasure meeting you. All right? All right? Thank you.
That was awesome, right? You think it's easy? No, I don't think it's easy at all. I don't think it's easy at all. This is such an awesome thing. Wow.
Put my gloves back on. This was good.
It's Nola Porter.
Have you seen them like feet?
Not recently, no. Thank
It's up to people, several others, and other guys. I didn't think they would be so professional, but yes, oh yes they are. And gee, y'all did it. You know, these are the type of pictures that you can frame. Oh, look at that! Wow.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
Wake up, about 8 o'clock in the morning, go to work, go to work,
Thank you very much.
Hold it.
Oh boy, now he wants to hold it right down. Real favor. It says USN on it, engraved US Navy. It's the official one, the official one. Can I take a picture for you? Yes. Taking a picture. Wonderful. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you. All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome to Thai Squad. This is so awesome. Look, what a great opportunity. You can actually hold the saber, the official saber of U.S. Navy. Wow. Look, holding this makes people stand straight up like they are at their own best posture. Look at that. Wow, this is so fantastic. This is so fantastic. Wow. Now, see, you let one person do it, and then everybody wants to do it. But why not? This is a fantastic opportunity. Fantastic opportunity. Wow, this is so amazing. It doesn't even matter if you speak English or not. It doesn't matter if you understand the body language. All right. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. This is a fantastic picture. They have to frame it. They have to frame it and put it in the living room. I just hope no one will do anything interesting with that, but wow. Like you wear US Polo Association USA Polo, you most likely twist. Oh right, this boy, when he grows up, he will be a US Marine. That is almost 100% probability. Look at this. This is like the best. Absolutely. I was actually going to offer my help. I'll take your picture. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hi everyone, enjoying the stream?
Hey, super friends. Fernando is right here. Say hi. Hey.
Hi.
Aye. Oh, could you unlock it, please? Thank you. All right. I'm about to help Fernando take a picture. Oh. Go ahead, go ahead.
How are you? Welcome to New York. Have you a photo here? And my friends take a photo.
Absolutely.
Can I hold your sword? Hold the cutlass? What do you call this? Cutlass.
Fantastic. And one more, a little bit closer. And one more time, please and thank you. Awesome. All right.
And my friend is Al. He's live now on YouTube. Live walking NYC.
Live Walking NYC and Super Friends. Super Friends NYC
Very cool.
and Live Walking
Thank you.
NYC.
Welcome to New York. And again, Al, thank you, my friend. He's live now on YouTube. Live walking NYC. Awesome. Awesome. Well, it was a pleasure to have you here. Hey, thank you.
Thank
Al,
you so
of
much.
course, thank you so
Thank you
much.
anytime. Hey, for you, anything. Thank you. Wow, this is so much fun. I was actually standing there. Yep. This is wonderful. This is just wonderful. Let me just grab something out of my bag, if I may. All right, all right. What's going on here in my bag? My bag is. Whoops. Wait, wait. Going back, going back, going back. My bag is the mask, but this scene. Oops, and backwards. Boom, awesome. But this is so awesome. This is so awesome. Wow, this is a fantastic atmosphere here in Times Square. This is just amazing. I can't believe that people, this is what brings people together actually. This is what brings people together. They are, you know, the joy, the communication. So much fun, so much fun. We're going to go ask a couple of questions in a moment. Get something here. And all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's go.
I will always respond to that song.
Thank you for your service, sir. And I'm so sorry. This is for you. This is my card in case if you have anything else to do, just like take a look. You're on YouTube live.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Hi, if you don't mind saying a few words, you're on live, Walking NYC on YouTube live.
Okay.
A couple of questions. Like, first, what is the criteria for you guys to get in this particular
So it takes
regimen?
it takes a lot of work. We work very hard. Right at boot camp, they put us in. We go through an initial training, learn how to put on a uniform, getting our PT scores up high enough to be able to do this stuff. And then when we finally get to hold the rifle, we throw rifles. It took me about 8-9 months to get to this spot to be able to perform for you guys. It's a grueling process. You only get one shot at it. If you fail that one shot, you're kind of washed out. So that's exactly how it is.
So you're lucky now you're serving here in this particular unit, right? For for the length of your service. Great. This is so awesome. You travel the world, right? You go overseas too sometimes.
We're going overseas sometime this year. I'm not allowed to disclose where.
No. But generally speaking, that's so much fun.
Exactly. And,
Awesome.
But we don't always go overseas. We don't. So we do a
That's
lot
a big country, big enough country to travel. Thank you. This is my card just in case. This is YouTube live Walking NYC. You want to say something to your family, friends? Because they might, No, you're good? Where are you from originally?
I'm from Ohio.
Ohio. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Welcome. Welcome to New York.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service. Wow, this is so cool. This is so amazing. Wow. Let's see. What should we ask someone else? Excuse me, can I ask you a question? You're live on YouTube. This is Live Walking NYC. How many pounds is this rifle?
10 pounds, but it's even weight.
Even weight, 10 pounds. Is there any while someone is in training? Is there any sort of injuries based on that? Like sometimes you can catch it.
A lot of people split their hands. They cut like all
Oh,
over.
really? And you had it too? Like pretty much everyone has.
My hand.
Wow.
My thumb right here, I was peeling skin off, but it's all recovered now. But once you get used to it, once you learn how to do it,
Awesome. Thank you. How often you come to New York?
it's my second time. Usually for FleetvWeek, we always make sure to come up.
Awesome. Thank you. If you want to say something to friends and family, you're more than welcome. I'll give you my card, and this is my YouTube channel, Live Walking NYC. You can always look it up if you're bored out of your mind. You know. Thank you. What, if you want to say anything, go
My
ahead.
name's Aaron Foots, and I'm single.
I'm single. He's single. He's single too. I'm not allowed to ask you what's your Instagram because you're on official service, but you can say anything if you want.
Happy Fleet Week.
Have a great week. Thank you. Wow. They have 30-minute increments. This is 6:39, and it's great that they have more than one performance because people are coming from work, of course. People are coming from work and they love to see this routine. This is U.S. Navy Ceremonial Guard. See? While in training, all kinds of injuries because, you know, this thing at the end of it, it is a real thing. I mean, it's not super sharp, but they learn how to catch the rifles. And the weight is, they say it's about 10 pounds, but evenly distributed, so it is not as bad when you throw it, but you know, if you don't catch it properly, you cut yourself pretty badly. And this guy had, you know, scars, and she showed me the scars. It's all healed now, but yeah, that takes a lot of, you know, like everywhere else. You know, if you want to be a professional in your area, the training takes time, effort, and sometimes you hurt yourself while in training, but then you become a professional, and this is what you are now. This is awesome. Let's see if more people will come to Times Square around towards 7 o'clock. Maybe we will see. The local time is 6:41, and let me know in chat. I'm getting back into the chat right now. Let me catch up. I'm sorry, I kind of lost track of the chat because I was talking to the U.S. Navy Ceremonial Guard, asking them questions, interviewing them, and I'm back for now. Eileen and G, added people. These are Navy guys. I didn't think they would be so proficient. They are very proficient. Ambrose, hi. I practiced throwing knives. It did not go well. Stylish Irma, that's cool. And why? Numbers are looking strange on my end. Yes, on my end too. It was a big jump, and then it's a big fall. So I am not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's not, but it's now 74. Yes, and minutes ago it was over 2,000, right? So let's see what happens. 929 watching and 37 likes. Yes, it's showing 39 likes. I'm not sure why. But, you know, if you didn't give us a like yet, please do so real quick. Thank you so much. And while I'm doing a great job at interviewing, I learn from the best. Stylish viewers, we're up to 2,100. And that looks... No, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Ori, I'm confused. Hi, we're all confused a little bit. Jennifer, yes, Al, you're doing a great job. Thank you. Stylish, I think it went up during the performance. Yes, it went up during the performance, and it shows how much people react to the live feed on YouTube. You know, if this is something that they like, they grab it. It grabs their attention. Marcos, hello New York, United States of America and world. Beautiful city of Vigo. I want to check something on my background, so the screen might freeze a little bit for a second, but we have a great signal right now. So thank you so much for being here. Looks normal as far as the live streaming points on YouTube. So we're live, we're good. It's just weird a little bit with the count and a little bit strange with the likes. But so, shall we stay and wait another 16 minutes for the next performance? I think we should, right? What do you think? Mary Reno, this is really fascinating. Great feed, thank you. You're welcome, Mary Reno, and welcome to Life Walking NYC channel on YouTube. If you're new, we welcome you, and please subscribe and let your friends and family know about it. David74, Kenneth, how awesome it is to live on the ocean. Well, some love it, I guess. Angela, please tell them thank you for the service. I'm saying this all day today, Angela. Thank you. Stylish, I wonder where each of them are from. So the guy we asked, he was from Ohio, and the other guy was from, I think he said, someone next to me was from Virginia. They're from all over the country. Okay, let's browse a little bit around here, show you the atmosphere around Times Square, around this area that they temporarily call Military Island, or maybe they call it always Military Island because of this U.S. Armed Forces recruiting station here. Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines, and this is permanent. This is a permanent installation here. It's been here forever. Stylish, I wonder how long it took to train for the night performance. Oh, months, if not years. And you can imagine the competition. These are the best of the best. And that guy that we interviewed, he said, you know, you only have one chance. If you fail, you lose your chance to be a part of this team. So, it takes a lot of determination. And they also have the height requirements, of course, if you've heard, like at least 6 feet or near 6 feet, that's the minimum. The live chat says 52, yeah, my side says 59, but I would not trust these numbers unconditionally. But at the same token, perhaps it's a possibility, but let's see what happens when they start their routine one more time. Local time in New York is 6:46. I told you yesterday I was going to make it happen, and yesterday we got here a little on time. Had a pretty busy day, but can't complain. In the morning was in East Harlem with Delilah, and we had a stream when the weather storm, when the thunderstorm and rainstorm was passing through New York. We did the stream, and the point of view that we had in East Harlem was from the 4th level of East River Plaza Mall. So we basically streamed the whole storm almost passing by. The skies went dark, blurry, and this was just lightning thunderstorm, and nothing could be seen ahead and above. So that was the first stream. Then I walked a little bit in the afternoon in Times Square, and we started here with showing you the divers, the U.S. Navy diving demonstration, a few steps away from here. And then we walked all the way to west to Pier 88, where I was fortunate enough to get a tour of USS Tanaan. And then I walked back. So I walked a lot today. I walked back. It was the fastest way to get to Times Square is to walk instead of taking buses and subways. So I walked, and I got here right before 6:30. So I was fortunate to get here on time, and we got the first performance. And now we are waiting for the second. It will probably be the same, but if not, maybe it will be a little different, maybe not. but even if it's the same, it is so perfectly, done. It's just, and it's very rare for us to see it. We can actually see it once a year during the Fleet Week, so it's not bad if we see it twice, I think. Here my NY against urgency. My cat made something in bedroom curtains. Oh boy. Savage people in and out. Marcus, Israel. What time is it in New York? In New York it's 6:49 in the evening. We have 5 hours differential with Spain. Peter, they are probably stationed at Annapolis VA Naval Base. One of my friends went to the Naval Academy at Annapolis and was a captain on a destroyer, but is now at the Pentagon. Wow. That's a great career. Thank you, Ori. Thank you so much. Wow, Ori, you're the best. You're the best. Thank you. Thank you. Look, Ori just helped us all to find our streams today. Thank you so much. Now we're on pause for the next 10 minutes, and we will be able to see the U.S. Coastal Guard routine, or Ceremonial Guard rather, U.S. Navy Ceremonial Guard routine, U.S. Navy Ceremonial Guard.
Oh my God. Oh my.
Let's take a look around Times Square. My apps. When will the perform start? In a few minutes. Thank you so much for being here. My apps. Please subscribe in the meantime and share the stream and the channel on your social media. You will help us a lot by letting other people know about our channel. Thank you. And why, Irma, always nice to see you. And it's a great background for this exercise. I can zoom out a little bit. I don't think it's necessary. If I'm standing where I'm standing, I should be able to see everything. But in case if I have to move for some reasons, then I will zoom out. 6:51, we have 9 minutes. Angela, Ori, you do good work in the chat. Absolutely.
If I can get everyone to back up a little bit, we're about to do another performance. A little bit further. Just a little bit more. Right there. Perfect. Thank y'all so much.
Very courteous, very polite. That's just great. You know, when you're in New York, you're kind of like, that's too polite for me. They're about to start, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the next performance from the Ceremonial Guard. Please give them a big round of applause and encourage them as we go forward. Thank you. Guilty. Work. Move. Go team. Halt.
Excuse me, please. Ready. Oh!
Yeah! Shoulder. Oh! We're finals, baby! Yeah! Shoulder. Oh! Thank you! 30 more minutes, we'll have another one. We're open for pictures.
Awesome. I'm glad we stayed because it was the same, but it was not the same. Sorry. It was a little different. And now we learned that if someone drops the rifle, there's another
Right, go ahead.
another one who has a specific procedure to give the rifle to the comrade, to the friend who dropped the rifle. In other words, save him by giving him your own rifle. Wow, this is so deep and so profound. So see, it's never the same. So awesome. Angel, wow. Yes, I'm kind of scared that blade throw out people around. Yes, that blade is no joke. Gigi, hi Gigi, good to see you. Would you like, subscribe, and share? Absolutely. Wow, this is so cool. This is U.S. Navy Ceremonial Guard in Times Square during Fleet Week, New York, 2024. Mary Reno, wow. I also handed out a couple of my cards to several officers there. If they would like to see their performance on YouTube, it will be there. So we're happy to provide them with the opportunity to see the live stream of their performance here in Times Square during the Fleet Week 2024. Oh wait. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. He got a little emotional over something, but he left. There's plenty of police in here, of course, plenty of security. So, I don't know what's happened, but that's okay. It's all good now. Yeah, they actually started sooner than 30 minutes intervals, so good to see they're not just punctual, they're super punctual. I like that. I like that. The local time in New York is 7:01. This stream is dedicated to U.S. Navy Ceremonial Guard performance in Times Square during FleetvWeek New York 2024. This is our third stream today, and I think this is a perfect time to say goodnight to all of you, and thank you so much again for watching. Thank you so much for your likes. If you didn't give us a like yet, hit the like button, please. If you're new to our channel, don't forget and subscribe with all notifications, and if you did subscribe, thank you so much, and welcome to Life Work NYC. As we always say, we will see you later. We will see you sooner rather than later. Have a fantastic rest of the day or the beginning of a new one. Take good care of yourselves and your loved ones. And until next time, look at this amazing view. Until next time, have a fantastic one. And Odie, thank you so much for today's excellent, stylish. Irma, my next, Mary Reno, Angela, and White, and everybody else. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and good night from New York City. We will see you sooner rather than later. We thank all the servicemen, all the veterans, and active duty members for their service, and we wish them all to stay healthy and safe, and hopefully stay away out of all kinds of conflicts, because the conflicts are something that are unavoidable, but hopefully it's not going to happen during our lifetime, or maybe the next generation lifetime too, at least in this area. So this is all for now. We're going to say goodnight, and until next time, bye bye.